Good evening. I am here. Just going to have a wee shot at Ace Combat 7. See what it does, see what it looks like. Call Mike a flange. Mick, you're a flange. You're nothing but a flange, Mick. Take it Mick's sitting there with you. He's been doing a bit of maniac and mechanicals. Bleh. Let's just see, make sure I'm in again before I start playing it now.
Does the color of the sky mean anything special to you?
Yes, it does. Can you hear this girl talking?
It does to me. A hell of a lot.
Hiya, Tina.
When I close
How are
my
you?
eyes, the sky in my dreams is a deep, dark blue.
Busy fixing Mars. Yeah, Ace Combat 7.
Pilots have been in my family for 4 generations. Flying's in my DNA. Even so, my grandpa didn't want me joining the Air Force. He lost faith in the Ocean Air Defense the day my dad died in battle.
Golf cussed.
No, Abby.
Cuss golfed.
I wish you could see what it's like up
Golf. Cuss golf.
cruising above
Golf
the
golf
clouds,
scrapper.
the dark blue of the stratosphere.
I'm good, Tina.
Nothing beats being at the controls and seeing
Good
it
to
from
see
the
you,
cockpit.
Golf Ghost.
Look here.
Gramps tossed a magazine over to me with an article. Unmanned fighters are no longer a dream, it read. Pilots taking to the skies will soon be a distant memory.
I don't see anything good coming from that.
Know what? Lying smack dab in the middle of the desert west of here, there's a bunch of planes from the last war. Some of them have been mothballed, but most of them are just rusted piles of junk waiting to be scrapped. Gramps was really good friends with the super there, so he got to take whatever he wanted, no questions asked. That's how we got the parts to build our own plane. Now, when I say we, I mean me, my grandpa, and his old war buddies. I cut my teeth working with those geezers. They taught me their skills and some dirty jokes. But with their aging eyeballs and whatnot, I ended up having to do most of the work myself.
I can get
I
it,
was
but
at the
it
airstrip
was
doing
a
some flight
free
training when I saw it.
add-on, I think, on the
A
PS4.
prototype drone.
I thought it was a full game.
It wasn't much of a plane,
I'll need
more
to have
of
a
a
look.
trash can with
I will
wings.
have to have a look.
Laugh at it all you want, kid. But technology's always changing.
I'm sure it
If you
is a
don't
free
keep
game,
up,
but Sarah was saying
it'll leave your ass behind.
add-on
It took 6
somehow.
years and 8 months to get that engine running. And it took us another 1.5 years after that to finally get the balance of the airframe just right. I'd gone from being a little girl to, well, still a girl, just older.
What are the dirty jokes?
But now, I was all alone. Wherever the souls of my Gramps and his pals are flying, I hope it's peaceful.
Is that a light?
Then, finally, I was ready to break the sound barrier. All this plane could do was take off, accelerate, and fly up. So, I flew up, straight up, through the clouds, higher into the sky. Dark blue.
Joke the Coleman and his 99 brothers.
I could almost touch it.
Joe,
Then I saw
Ali
it
hasn't
was
washed his
fighters.
hands.
They were tailing
filthy.
something. A drone. They were going full out chasing that thing. doing 30 Gs at least. Damn, I've never seen anything move that fast. It had a rose painted on it. The Erusian emblem. But that country's a whole continent away from here.
Go on now. Piece of junk. Should have built a return too.
Charge assault.
Is everyone here? Settle down.
Was black and white and red all over. I do not know
You have all
what's
been
black and
instrumental in
white
helping to
and
maintain
red all
peace
over.
in Usha as members of the International Union Peacekeeping Force.
Is it a penguin
today.
rolling down a hill with a knife in its back?
Earlier, our radar site
nun.
informed us that a group of unidentified aircraft was
The
approaching.
newspaper.
Communication systems went down immediately afterwards. We are led to conclude that they have attacked the site. Here's your mission.
Right. A newspaper. Start mission now. I'll have to use the F-16 air-to-air missiles. Sortie, whatever that means.
Mage Squadron, aircraft preparations complete. Stand by at the front.
I'm ready to go. Box 1. What's that? Chitter chatter. He's out of jokes, folks.
Radar silent. Scramble. Get those birds in the sky. We're sitting ducks. What's happening?
Mick,
Bombers in
you're a spanner.
Don't know how many.
Let's clear that runway. We don't got all day here.
Mage Squadron, head to runway. Column Squadron, take off. Link to Skykeeper. Hurry, Mage Squadron.
Excuse me.
Trigger, your call sign is Mage 2. Verify and read back. Mage 2, clear for takeoff. The situation is tight. It's a hell of a welcoming party, but we have faith in you. Good luck.
Control, do me a favor and get that bird in the air ASAP.
Do that. Column Squadron and your wingmen are airborne. Take off and form up with Mage 1. Mage 2, altitude restriction is lifted. Good luck.
The carrier. Whoa. Looks like the harbor's taken a lot of damage.
Can't have any more casualties. Time to stop the bullshit. Mage 2, form up with Mage 1. All aircraft, let's do this. Golem Squadron, it's go time.
Roger that.
Going for understood.
This is the AWACS Skykeeper. Take down all unidentified bombers. They don't have many escorts. They hit our radars hard in the last attack. Expect the worst and stay sharp.
Wilco. Trigger, I'm your wingman. Fly with me now. That's what it means to be in an element. You gotta keep an eye out for enemy bombers. Okay, here we go. Looks like bombers have been located.
Enemy bomber confirmed down. Good job, Mage 2.
Not bad, Mage 2. Trigger, switch your radar. See if you can locate the enemy.
Sorry, I have to tell the sun where to go.
There it is, sitting there all pretty, just waiting to be taken.
Up through the clouds.
They're way overhead. Let's go introduce ourselves.
Server fuel storage is intact. It's asking for another round. All escorts form up for another attack. Point is 835.
Golem 2, Fox 2.
Watch out for the support aircraft.
Enemy missile cruising. Break
Enemy
Hold
support
on a minute. Can't get rid of the music.
This should make the job easier. Destroy the target.
Locked, it's chow time.
Target confirmed down. Looking good, Mage 2.
It's a bit easier, it gets harder.
Mage 2, target's in range. Pair of bombers.
Trigger, stay calm. You got this. I know the kid's shown some promise, but let's remember, he's still barely gotten his feet wet.
Cigarettes.
Trigger, don't forget your special weapon.
Locked.
That's it. It's great when it's simple.
Enemy bomber down. Nice going, Mage 2.
Not too shabby,
The end
Mage
of
2.
it, though. There's
You still
more
got a long
coming.
way to go, kid. I'll give you some pointers back
You
at
there,
base so we
Trigger?
can make it in one piece.
Did you notice?
Skykeeper, this is
Last
Mage 1, over. Tally 2
Transport.
bandits.
No, I was kind of dozing
Copy
off and I
that. It's
thought,
bomber and
what,
an
did I miss the end there?
Oh, there, Trigger, settle down. Mage 2, maintain
Thought it
your
was
element with
crashing
Mage
at one
1.
point.
Do not break off. Mage 1, make sure he doesn't do anything stupid. Wilco. Golem 2, let's maintain element.
Copy that,
Concentrate a
Commander.
wee bit.
I've got your 6 covered, sir.
Radio.
Column, Mage, 2 new enemy groups. Target is down.
Attaboy, Trigger.
This is HQ. Attention all combat groups. Are there any drones? Verify.
Shitloads of drones coming.
Are you kidding me right now? Jesus, this is the kind of shit that really chaps my ass. UAVs. I can't tell them apart. Locked on!
You're almost out of special weaponry.
Harbor facilities and carrier destroyed. Call that mission accomplished. We still got half our baggage. Empty in over the hangars and runways.
H2 bandit confirmed down.
Mage 2,
They can burn with their own payload.
enemy bomber destroyed.
Don't let them destroy the harbor.
Kill confirmed. Nicely
Where the hell
done.
are our fighters? The harbor's under heavy fire.
Fox 2. 1 remaining.
Mage 2, keep your focus. You got this. Hesitating for a split second could be the difference between life and death. Stay sharp or think fast.
Roger that.
Enemies got a lock. Missile down.
Bandit destroyed.
Warning, enemy in your 6. Golem 2 is taking fire.
Missile launched.
Should be us, no?
To Golem and Mage. Job well done. All bombers are down. Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
Middle finger.
Good going, Mage 2. Flight Commander looks like he's got what it takes. Let's slow down. It's just one sortie. Don't try to be a hero. I want you to make it back in one piece, you hear?
Yeah, I gotta side with the boss man on this.
Golem Squadron, this is HQ. Did you confirm any drones?
What's the deal with all the drones?
The hell was that?
Golem 1, return to base and report for debriefing.
Something's going down.
Princess Rosa Cosette Delise of the Kingdom of Erusia. Citizens of Erusia.
Ooh.
Trigger, your call sign is page 2. Verify and read back.
Where the bloody hell reinvented the parrots?
The situation is tight.
YouTube must be censored this chat. What do you mean?
Faith in you. Good luck.
Control, do me a favor and get that bird in the air ASAP.
Cadet, Column Squadron and your wingmen are airborne. Take off and form up with Mage 1. Mage 2 altitude restriction is lifted. Good luck.
The carrier. Whoa, looks like the harbor's taking a
He
lot
did
of damage.
tend up at me, sleep.
Can't have any more casualties. Time to stop the bullshit.
But it was the end of the day, man. I was fed up.
Mage 2, form up with Mage 1. All aircraft, let's do this. Golem Squadron, it's go time.
Roger that.
Roger that. Because I gave Mick the middle finger, LOL, emoji. It just says middle finger.
We are currently assessing the damage to the base. We have confirmed that the aircraft carrier Albatross was sunk. We know the attacking bogies were from Erusia. International Union peacekeeping force bases all over the Yusian continent were attacked in the same way.
Mick,
You have our thanks.
Mick is trigger. Got ya. Hip to the beat, hip to the beat, hip to the hip to the hip to the beat. Aircraft tree has been unlocked in campaign mode. Right, John lad. Bro? Yeah, silly looking soft tour, yeah, hey? Next mission.
As of today, the Kingdom of Erusia has declared war on the Osean Federation. As soon as the news broke out, enemy aircraft began bombing Osean territory, causing widespread destruction. The Air Defense Force has released a statement saying this violent attack was carried out by drones. They speculate the drones were secretly transported to Osea in shipping containers and launched remotely. The Secretary of the Navy has stated that the enemy was targeting naval ports across the country. According to the Secretary, all of the nation's aircraft carriers, including one still under construction, sustained severe damage in the attacks.
What's the correct
We have yet to hear back from the department as to the fate of Osean carriers currently at sea. Hold on. I've just received breaking news. The International Space Elevator, which is being built in southern Erusia, has been seized by the Erusian army. Reports say former President Harling was touring the site at the time, but his current whereabouts are unknown. Our sources in government tell us it was Harling's policies regarding the space elevator that caused economic frictions in the area, and which ultimately led to this war. Located near Erusia, on the continent of Erusia, the space elevator has been under construction for some time now.
The world was screwed. 20 years ago, the Earth got slammed by an asteroid. Erusia was on the wrong side of the planet and got hit.
Good for the cutscenes.
Refugees swarmed the Erusian Republic, the biggest country on the continent, plunging it into chaos. They were desperate and started a war, one they had no hope of winning. That's the war my dad fought and died in. The biggest nations from 2 continents went head-to-head, and the so-called righteous Oseans struck the deal that ended it. They fancied themselves the only nation that could bring peace and stability to the world. They even tried saving the Yusians, still suffering from the disaster. That's how a space elevator, stretching way up into the sky, ended up being built in Erusia, paid for by the Oseans. President Harling said he did it out of compassion for his fellow humans. But to the folks in Erusia, it looked like Osea was moving in to take over. Erusia went from being a republic back to being a kingdom. When they started this new war, they managed to get the drop on everyone. The second the declaration hit the news, Erusian forces took control of the space elevator without spilling a single drop of blood. President Harling was touring the elevator when it happened and disappeared. Then, while that was going on, the Erusian ships that were docked all around Osea released a swarm of drone fighters they had hidden on board in containers. No one thought they were capable of doing what they did that day. With pinpoint accuracy, they managed to take out everything that was military, and not a single civilian was hurt in the process. Osea pissed lots of people off with their huge military presence around the world. Erusia didn't have the same reach, but they could hit their targets faster and cleaner. And when all this was going down, I just so happened to be in my flying drag racer. In case you were wondering, yeah, I survived. I crashed in a bombed-out Osean Air Force base, then got arrested for breaking wartime aviation laws or some crap. The world went from being at peace to being at war, all in the blink of an eye.
Today, Osean airstrikes have shattered the lives of countless Erusians. Their attacks practically leveled the school I went to. It is heartbreaking.
I was tried, found guilty, and stuffed into a cargo ship. For company, I had some court-martialed soldiers. And remember those mothballed planes I told you about before? They were loaded on the ship, too. We headed off down south for several days, and then swung east. That's how I got here. I was thousands of kilometers from Erusia, on the opposite side of the Usian continent. For a port, it was dull as hell. I had 3 rusty patrol boats, and the base? The fences were topped with razor wire, the tower had a searchlight and machine guns, and a truck with a gun turret was parked in front of the gate.
Smoking.
Its gun was aimed at the yard.
Hello, John, got on your moat.
This
Hello, John, got on your moat. Ah! Mine's got a big back wheel.
Like a full-on base,
Mine's got a big back wheel.
but half the tanker trucks were just
Hello,
big
John, got on your moat. Ah!
And the runways weren't even paved, just painted on the dirt. The whole place was just one big fat lie. The only reason I was here is because they knew I'd restored a supersonic plane. They wanted me to make something out of the mothballed planes they brought, that they could park on the fake runway.
Yada yada yada. The telly's not getting switched off. That should not be happening.
Erusia has made a declaration to the Osean Federation and all countries on the Usian continent stationing the IUN peacekeeping force that we are now at war. Right after the declaration was made, surprise attacks began around the continent that have inflicted major damage to our armed forces. Forces aligned with Erusia are currently appearing throughout Usia. The combination of these forces has overwhelmed the majority of the continent.
Got myself a big Massey Ferguson here. The crack, hey.
Additionally, multinational
I'll
space
get you down the shops, John. Lad, Sassily hear you, hey.
After the previous war,
get your bottle of urine to wash your teeth in.
And a valuable asset in the fight against growing energy concerns.
Indigestion, 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 go away. There we go. No, I got a TV instead. Good on you, John. I don't want to plough many fields with a telly though. Let's get on. Shitloads of folk to bomb. You can obtain aircraft weapons, blah 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 blah. You get ground missiles, man. I don't need that there else. Nope. So aircraft tree. Let's have a look. Yes, next. Let's squeeze the weapons, man. all these things. Yes, I do. Do you want to spend MRP to unlock this? Yes, I do. I did unlock a special weapon. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Weapons. Give me some GPDs, out of grounds, lock on bomb skis, get it on.
Mage Squadron, sortie ASAP.
Oh, I know what you're saying now, Ali. I must have the chat on expletives not on. Oh, sort that out.
Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target. But HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
But, any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Cruise. Catch up with my buddies. Get the foot done. Get the airspeed up. 800, 900, 1000, 11, 1200, 1300, 1400.
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close.
17.
Yep.
On that.
Page 2, box 2.
Intercept! Fire the AA! Fleet our vehicle out of there!
It's popping off now, Trigger. The war has officially begun.
Sterling, being attacked by enemy aircraft! We're using the containers now. Those weapons are meant for tactical flexibility.
Target is in range of guns.
The anti-air radar vehicle has been destroyed! We're going for the radar car!
They've got their anti-air guns aimed right at us.
Target destroyed. 5 to go.
We don't have any anti-air weaponry in place yet. The fighters out there! Protect the radar vehicle! Requesting permission to move the vehicle!
Vehicle
We
down.
can't wait any longer! We need interceptors now!
Missed.
Target destroyed. 3 to go. Continue to engage at your discretion. Enemy interceptors inbound. Prepare to engage in 30 seconds.
We'll go. Here they come. Take them down. Okay, recruits. Pay attention to who's on what side. The newest IFF is connected to our entire force via satellites. It's reliable, so trust your radars.
2 targets remaining.
Radar was just about to go online! Push the plan forward too fast. Base was too far from Allied territory.
Trigger, there's 1 more to go. Locked. It's chow time.
Bank it run. Back in again.
Why don't they withdraw? What? They gonna bring their buddies back from the dead?
Miss. That's a miss.
Box 2.
Right. Call there, man.
That was the last radar vehicle. Great work. Radar vehicle's destroyed, but the interceptor shows no sign of retreating. Take it out. Continue with the mission. Crush as many as you can.
Enemy transports are taxiing.
Oops, there goes it. Get a shot in the ass.
Fox 2.
No, they're not linked to the radar vehicle. Launch regularly. Redo the setup. Here's some feedback to those war merchants. Write your manuals in a language we can understand.
Lockdown hostile. right in your tail.
Shooting him a wee machine gun.
Enemy missile inbound. Evading. I'm in his blind spot. He's mine. Taking cover in the clouds.
Target in range of guns.
Enemies traveling a long way, so they're trying to end this quickly.
On my target's rear. Firing. Missile inbound. Breaking. Breaking. Enemy is locked on. Breaking.
Mage 2, walking. Mage 2, Fox 2.
I've maneuvered behind the enemy. Break. Do it. Hostile has a lock. I've got the numbers and the strike.
Keep your mind focused. Enemy transport destroyed. There's more. We've got course.
Breaking out of lock.
Missile launched.
All transports have been destroyed. But what were they carrying?
Evading missile.
Don't worry, mate.
Mage 2,
The clouds don't just affect your field of vision. They also mess with your HUD and radar. The Seekers can sometimes lose their lock-on to their targets, too.
Fox 2!
Mage 2 enemy has a lock on you.
target was not struck.
Break! Break!
That's a miss.
Enemy behind you. Heads up. Enemy is fled. Retain over clear ground. Skull 3, you have to bail out now.
Golem 1, enemy will crash in a residential area.
Just worry about staying alive for now.
5 targets remaining.
In position behind bandits.
Missile away. Target is in range of guns.
That radar was just about to go online. Warning! Bandit on your 6!
Come on.
Locked. 4 targets remaining.
Behind target and ready to attack.
Bandit acquired. Firing.
Yes.
You want us to take
Gotcha.
the enemy without
Chicken.
penetrating public facilities? That's gonna be a circus.
3 targets remaining. Mage 2, box 2.
Launch preparations complete. Three, whenever you're ready.
Behind
Stand
target
clear,
and
50
ready to
meters.
attack.
UAVs ready to launch. Away.
Oh, what's happening now? These containers. How we doing, Mr. Jan Matthews?
What happened? Status report.
Multiple bogeys on radar. They're close.
Wait, they're being launched.
You're cleared to engage. They're probably hostile.
Judging by the way they look and move, they gotta be drones. What's about it, clown? No doubt about it, we're dealing with UAVs. a thing. Just think of them as somewhat clever decoys. Take them all down. Got you now. These drones have great agility. All aircraft. You know what high G turns are, right? Use them. HQ, this is Column 1. Bandits confirmed as UAVs. Repeat, bandits are drones.
Column 1, that doesn't matter. Destroy all enemy fighters and get out.
It doesn't matter. He's saying the war can change in an instant. Get over it. Yeah, I just wish they'd give us a bit more warning. Golem Squadron, surround them. Enemy UAV confirmed destroyed. Hell yeah. Golem Squadron, you're not gonna let Mage get all the glory, are ya?
3 enemies to go.
I'm buying dinner.
Cola.
Shit. I got an enemy in front of me and behind me.
The enemy has a lock on you. Rounds are screwing up the accuracy. One to go. Let's get through this without any casualties.
Crap. The aircraft is icing up. I'm getting a warning.
Get out of the clouds. The ice will melt. Miss. That's a miss. No missiles remaining.
Right. Get the old autopilot on. I cannot see nothing. I'm freezing up.
Mage 2, you're icing up.
I know, I just said that.
So, drones don't feel the G-force, huh? I'm iced up.
Climb and kill.
Missile away.
Where'd he go?
Ammunition zero.
Nice kill, Trigger. Enemy aircraft confirmed down.
The skies are clear. Nice work, everyone. Mission complete. RTB.
No casualties. We couldn't have done any better. Returning to base.
I don't know. Maybe the bandits we took down caused civilian casualties.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days. You shoot, someone gets killed. The guys in charge take care of the rest.
Quick flight check. Cigarettes. Speckled hen. Sorted.
Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target. But HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
But, any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
To the shop.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
That's right. That's nice. Someone say speckled hen. What? What? Doctor. Getting new glasses. Oh, lucky you.
Do you have visual on the anti-air
I need
radar
my first
vehicles?
glasses,
They
man.
should be close.
My glasses virgin.
Yep.
My great big virgin.
Box 2.
Intersect! Fire the AA! Flee our vehicle out of there!
It's popping off now, Trigger. The war has officially begun.
Yeah, Bill. Not the fun, you know, bro. It's got to be done. Boom.
We're using the containers now. Those weapons are meant for tactical flexibility.
Target is in range of guns.
The anti-air radar vehicle has been destroyed. Go for the radar car.
They've got their
Had to be
anti-air
done.
guns aimed
I'm
right
sure
at
Anne
us.
Frank was hiding in that farm.
Target destroyed. 5 to go.
Well, Anne Frank was.
Anti-air weaponry in place. Get the fighters out there. Protect the radar vehicle. Request your permission to move the vehicle.
Vehicle
We
down.
can't wait any longer.
Brah. the imminent turn.
You've given us air superiority by destroying their radar. The first barrier keeping us from retaking the space elevator is gone. Now is the time to group up and begin the counteroffensive. Let us reclaim what is ours.
Remember the bow, okay, from school, boy? Oh, we forgot to pick Connor up. It's 7 o'clock. Do you think they've done all his homework? Maybe because we'll just leave him there, man. We'll get him to tomorrow at 4. I'll get your dressing gown on then, lad. Here we go. Fast forward. Next mission. Two-prong plugs.
The surprise attacks carried out after the declaration of war saw the peacekeeping forces of various countries, including Osea, suffer major damage. The ships moored around the space elevator and near Gandar Bay have been hit particularly hard. Numerous ships have been sunk and abandoned. Fortunately, our cutting-edge aircraft carrier, Kestrel 2, was at sea, so it was spared from the attack. Kestrel 2 is now preparing to...
Aye, Kestrel 3, Kestrel 4, Kestrel Super. Four baddies. I really should have an air-to-air set up this time. Can have an A-to-A. 4 air-to-air. Let's get the flip out of here.
Mage Squadron, aircraft preparations complete.
KCT's in the house. Trois-prong strategy, eh? Let's go. Take down the bandits.
Refueling initiated. Maintain your current position. 100. Trigger. Maintain your current approach. 50 meters. Excellent work, Trigger.
Look at it. That was a jammy shot there.
Mage Squadron, this is the situation. Gollum and the other bases squadrons already joined forces and are engaged. You guys will arrive right in the middle of the action. Mage Squadron, eliminate all bandits in the current airspace. We have the upper hand, but that doesn't mean we can ease up. Good luck.
Mage 1, Wilco. Mage 1 to Gollum 1, thank your lucky stars. Looking good, Mage Squadron. Keep up that pressure. Trigger, time to show the other guys that we get wet wild and do dirty, dirty things. Once you hit one of them, stick to him like glue. Don't let him out of your sights, even in the clouds. And so, your first hunting season begins.
Enemy reinforcements. I don't like these odds. Grand Prix, feeling out.
Enemy has a radar lock.
Right now, nickel inbound. Now, downward. Target acquired. We're surrounded. This one's fine. I've lost control.
If you can't evade a missile, use chaff and flares. Your fingers should still move, even if you're in a 9G turn. Clouds are screwing up the accuracy.
Station 3 away, 6,
Mage 2,
5.
break that lock.
Enemy on my tail. I can't take it.
Missile. Missile.
Lock one down.
This right here is what we call a learning experience.
Roger that.
Bandit in my sight. Lock on.
H2, missile!
H2 enemy has a lock on you.
How can I miss that?
Going for a Fox 2.
That flank is open. Calvin 2, move in.
Oof.
They got me.
3 remaining.
Eject. We've got this. We can't recover. We need reinforcing now. We have them on the run. Don't let up. Is the enemy command insane? Why aren't they pulling out? Gotcha. Fox 2.
H2, Fox 3.
Bandit acquired. Firing.
How can you possibly miss that, man? It was a perfect shot.
Looks like they weren't ready for a fight.
H2, Fox 2.
He escaped into the clouds.
Watch out, the enemy has a lock on you.
Attacking from directly behind the enemy.
Nice kill.
1 remaining.
Once the enemy gets behind me, that's your chance to take him out.
Roger that.
The enemy has escaped. Missile breaking.
Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
I haven't even broken a sweat.
A rabid dog would know better.
Missile incoming! Evade! Break! Break!
Wait, what the hell?
Caution! Missile!
Caution, a large aircraft is approaching. All aircraft, stay alert.
Kablamo. Hello, Crypto. Howdly doodly do. I'm anti-Rafale. Sorry, I just took my eye off the game. How do I compete with this? A million drones.
Perugia is utilizing the arsenal bird. Those bastards. They had that thing combat ready this whole time.
Enemy has a radar lock.
We're just waiting
Guy
for
with
mission.
these shitboxes there.
We'll live through this, Trigger. These guys are definitely a step above the last drones.
Damn, they're agile. There's too many of them.
These guys moved too easy.
Break, now!
All aircraft, no change in game plan.
What?
Destroy the arsenal bird.
Am I really meant to be doing this?
That thing? God help us. It's hard enough just keeping up with the drones.
Golem Squadron, take out Big Baby Huey.
They can't get a lock. Look at that light from the arsenal bird.
Enemy behind
What's going
you!
on here? Acquired lock on bandit. Firing.
These bandits are fast as hell.
Fox 2.
Skeleton 1, Commander. We got me.
Damn. Skeleton 1 lost. Skeleton 2, take over command.
Gargoyle Squadron, this is Gargoyle 1. Skeleton Squadron needs help. The hell are we supposed to do?
Status?
Verifying the situation.
Golem 2, you got a UAV headed right for you.
Oh,
Roger that.
fuck's sake, what am I doing here?
Evade!
Evading!
Here.
This is Golem 3. Golem
Oh,
2's
for
hit.
flip's sake.
H2 is down.
Deed. That's uneasy as well. You still got Mick? The flange spanner. Is he still on trig? Or what?
UAV's closing.
We just learned that Eruzia is utilizing the Arsenal bird. Those bastards. They had that thing combat ready this whole time.
Enemy has a radar lock.
Skykeeper, this is Scotsman.
Bandits are fast as
See
hell.
about that monster.
Just waiting for mission command.
Missile. Missile.
We'll live through this, Trigger.
Watch out, we're surrounded.
These guys are definitely a step above the last drones.
Damn, they're agile. And there's too many of them.
These guys won't go down easy.
Break, now!
All aircraft, no change in game plan. Destroy the Arsenal bird.
But just that thing? God help us. God, not just keeping up with the drones.
Golem Squadron, take out Big Baby Huey.
I can't get a lock. Look at that light from the Arsenal bird. What's going on here? The landlock on that is firing. Nice kill, mate. Keep it up.
I can't get a read on these bandits. They're dodging everything I throw at them.
Skeleton 1, just hit. Come over. They got me.
Damn. Skeleton 1 lost. Skeleton 2, take over command.
Gargoyle Squadron, this is Gargoyle 1. Skeleton Squadron needs help. The hell are we supposed to do?
Status?
Gotta find the situation.
Golem 2, missile, evade!
Evading!
Got you now. Discovery 3, Golem 2's hit! Status report. Shit, Golem 2, do you copy?
This is Golem 2. Instruments still appear to be functioning okay.
Skeleton 3, break! Break! Missile!
Mage 1, get your head out of your ass. Stop
We
arguing
lost
with the
another
team.
friendly!
Skeleton 3's lost.
Coming. What's the plan?
Where's that report?
Continue to maintain air superiority.
HQ, what's happening?
Skykeeper, I repeat, maintain air superiority.
Excuse me, biting the fucking microphone. Day my vicarious life.
What the hell?
What's
Caution.
happening with us?
All aircraft, stay alert.
Get out of there!
Breaking!
Control ground. I'm breaking up!
Skeleton 2 lost.
We got incoming!
Skeleton Squadron is down. We've had too many losses. All squadrons, command has ordered a complete withdrawal. Leave the operation area immediately.
Brilliant observation. They knew us earlier, more of us would have survived the hearing.
Save your chatter for the debriefing. Golem and Mage Squadron, give our allies some time to escape.
We'll go, but Golem 2's hit. Gotta send her back. Let's get dirty, Trigger.
Shoot down those UAVs. Don't let them touch any friendlies.
Golem 2, head back to base.
Gargoyle 1, escort Golem 2.
Continuing the mission. Still got my wings. Trigger doesn't need to fill in for me. I'm back and
You won't make any difference up here. Get back to base and cool your head.
Copy that. Returning home.
I've got one right behind me. Going for the loner.
Careful of ice formation in the clouds. Retreating aircraft. Leave the AO. Allies will hold off pursuit. Golem Squadron, Mage Squadron, hang in there and come back safe.
That's it, Trigger. They're machines. Don't show them any mercy. That's it, baby. Come to Poppy. Yowza.
Fox 2. More UAVs spotted. Gargoyle Squadron, they might cut off your retreat.
My status is fine. Affirmative.
This is Gargoyle 1, leaving Operation Airspace with Golem 2.
Retreating aircrafts, prepare for combat. It's a bogey. Gargoyle 1, Golem 2, engage now. Attack.
One bandit, distance 30.
Gargoyle 1. Caution! Missile!
Fast. It's like he's...
Skykeeper. Gargoyle 1 lost.
What the hell? 2, status report. Just talk to me.
I'm against an SU-30. Merge wingtips. I can't shake it off. It's matching me move for move.
Golem 2, stop dogfighting and run. Golem 4, Fox 2.
Golem and Maze Squadron, help us!
Get those UAVs off of France.
Get your asses out.
Keeps telling me to get my ass out. What about to do? Get my ass out. Fight. Dog fight. Ass out. What?
Does Maze Squadron still have their hot shot? We just might make it out. Don't look back, just have faith. Golem and Maze, we don't do it yet. And we'll pay it. Damn it, I can't break away! Main Squadron, get those things off my ass!
I'm tied up now. Trigger, can you help him?
Mage Squadron, you're going toe-to-toe with the UAVs. Good work.
The longer it takes, the worse our odds of getting out of here are. Machines don't get tired.
Missile launched.
A few seconds could mean life or death for them. Hurry up. I know. All we can do is fly away as fast as we can. This is where we'll be lost.
H2, UAV down.
How can I retreat with the UAV on my tail?
Distract the bandit. Buy your friend some time.
Mate 2 is taking on multiple UAVs. Got them at bay. We owe him one.
That a boy, Mage 2. Just keep firing.
Let's go, Doctor. Bring him on.
I'm dead meat. I don't get it. Why isn't it opening fire? I'm scared.
Right, yeah.
I'm scared.
This is not good. Brody, break off.
Target was not struck.
Not on my watch.
Not on my watch.
Missile launched.
Okay,
Mage 2, UAV down. Keep it up, buddy.
pick him up.
Fourth-rate aircraft. So let's take it easy next time.
Drama.
An ally's hit. Golem and Mage, move in to provide support.
Let's move. They're ours.
Tough wee bud.
Stall warning.
Some of that.
Hell of a good job, Mage 2. We want as many guys out here as possible.
I'm grateful you're around.
Golem 2, what's your status? Status report.
He's a predator. Are you kidding me?
Golem 2, get a hold of yourself. Golem 2, get away from the enemy.
Mage 2, support! Somebody!
Drama. I know, sorry Crypto. You try and drive nicely. It's making me a bit busy as well.
Bandit is down.
Golem 2, lost.
Shit. Skykeeper, where's the one that got brownie?
I'm afraid he's long gone by now. Sorry. All UAVs have been splashed.
I said what I had to say.
Iron brew, lighter.
About what?
Cigarettes.
Not a girl who'd retreat. Just not in her DNA. That was the right decision at the time. No, I should have never let a fledgling like her out of my reach to begin with.
Crypto.
Golem Squadron, Mage Squadron, withdraw.
La 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 la. Down by the river. Get back in your ship.
Page 2, we have you on radar. You are cleared for approach.
Thank you very much.
Runway's clear. Mage 2, you are cleared for landing. 3,000 to runway.
I just don't have the power.
Mage 2,
Help.
lower speed.
I don't have the power. 900 is too
Mage 2,
quick.
lower nose. You're too high.
I know. I'm killing the speed. I'm at 600 now. Come
You're
on.
past the guidance limit. Make a visual landing.
Huh? Hit the brakes, man. Glasgow Airport. Got my big yellow wellies on. Cool.
Nicely done, Mage 2. I knew you'd be back. Stand by for further orders. Be ready for your next sortie.
Alright.
Mage Squadron, this is the situation. Golem and the other bases squadrons already joined forces and are engaged. You guys will arrive right in the middle of the action. Mage Squadron, eliminate...
Excellent. Cigarette break.
Unfortunately, the two-front offensive was a failure. The aircraft carrier Kestrel II was sunk during the attack on Farbanti. Carrier-borne aircraft mistakenly bombed urban areas, and this has turned public opinion in neutral countries against us. Our own forces also suffered heavy losses. If it weren't for a few extraordinary fighters, many of us wouldn't have made it home. The situation is grim. We have precious little time, however. We have to get to the space elevator.
John Lad, Ali Mac, JCT and Crypto 2, Braveheart, Bill Clement, Gulf Coast, Ralph, Raphael, Scrapper. Who else is lurking? Don't know whether to take that as a compliment or a contest. I think we've got a different taste in genre of music. Should really be able to fly like that. But the dials don't even work, do they?
Caution alert.
Oops.
Caution alert. Caution alert.
$20,000. No, that's not a right reading on that altimeter. It's just spinning about, talking minutes. Airspeed.
Stall warning. Stall
Airspeed.
warning. Stall warning.
Airspeed.
Stall warning.
Airspeed.
Stall warning. Caution. Pull up. Caution. 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 Caution alert. Pull up. Caution alert. Caution alert. Caution. Pull up. Caution. Pull up. Pull up.
Nice wee village there.
Caution. Caution. Pull up. Stall warning. Stall warning. Caution.
Zombies in this village, I'm sure of it.
Caution. Pull up.
Let's do a bit of strafing for zombies.
Caution. Pull up. Ammunition zero.
Ammunition zero. Ammunition zero.
Ammunition
Ammunition zero.
Ammunition zero. Ammunition zero.
Farmhouse zero.
Pull up.
Come back for you. Friendly little farmhouse over there.
Stall warning.
Oops, a daisy,
Stall
get the
warning.
throttles up.
Pull up.
Forgot what speed I was going, I've lost my farm. Have I?
Stall warning. Ammunition zero. Caution. Pull up.
Right. What shape that's in.
Ammunition zero. Caution. Pull up. Caution. Caution. Pull up. Stall warning. Caution. Pull up.
on a mission. Quit mission. Yes. Finish making cigarette. Yes. Right. Free mission, no. Continue.
Here he comes.
Sequoia.
Mihai's looking worse. Thank God he has his granddaughters here to help him out. They're sisters, 15 and 10. Engaging the enemy in combat so we could use his physiological data to improve the drones had always taken a toll on Mihai's body. But today, he was really showing his age. The drones we based on his data were being taken down at a faster rate now compared to when the war began. When Mihai found that out, he insisted on flying to the front lines to see it for himself. Sometimes he could be so stubborn. His age wasn't the only thing affecting his health. Over the years, flying at high altitudes for prolonged stretches of time had ravaged and poisoned his body. But he was a man of grit. Today, after 28 years, he saw combat again. If his flight suit still wasn't good enough to protect him, I can't imagine how many G's he hit today during the battle. As a pilot, he exceeds all our expectations. It's going to take a bit more tweaking before our drones can match his skill.
How penal is this penal unit, you ask? This place is a shithole. If you took the stink of all the corruption in the world, then corralled it all in one place, that would give you a pretty good idea of what the air smells like around here. We got all kinds of critters, too. Everything from flea-ridden guards, rabid dogs, and a mechanic doing the stretch for life. I can't forget the rats. Yeah, we got those. And some pilots who got their wings clipped, too. One's a great pilot, but a lousy thief. One's a gambler with no luck. And one's an anarchist with no balls. Their job here was to rev the engines on the fake runways. The idea was for Aruja's spy satellite to pick up the heat sig. Even though there weren't any real fighters here, it looked like it on their infrared. I bet you're wondering, if Aruja lost the war, how come they still have a spy satellite? Because someone over there was smart enough to train a bunch of computer nerds to hack into half of Osia's satellites. That's how come. Every now and again, I'd try to bust out. And every single time, those damn dogs would drag me right back. When I was in my cell, I'd hear this voice coming from the guards room. It was the Arusian princess rallying her people on the Arusian national broadcast. All us prisoners had become big fans of hers. Yes. You want to hear something funny? The guards were big fans too. I swear to God, every time she was on the air, they'd turn up the volume on the radio and sit there listening.
Did you hear about this guy?
I could see how someone like her could win the hearts and minds of soldiers and workers alike.
Put typical gamer out of business.
When the princess said something, you could tell she meant every word. Lately, she'd been having more fun with her speeches, and that made her seem even more charming.
Shows the bit where she starts getting herself to sleep.
You could say her charm was like a virus.
She's not going to do it. She's not going to do it. She's all about the flying. I was in chat, eh? You knows, bro.
As proved by the failure of our previous strategy, the Arsenal birds have bolstered the enemy's anti-air network. This will be difficult to overcome.
LOL smiley face.
However, we still need to get swiftly to the space elevator no matter what it takes.
Space elevator.
Someone
heard about these before. Need a mixture of both. I need. Done it. I'm in.
Aircraft preparations complete. Sortie ASAP.
Yes, I'm the main CEO of Airscream Limited. Oh, my arse. Rescue the former president without killing him. Don't go too high with the elevator. I might use my
entering operation area. Imposing radio
first before I get where you are, Raphael.
We'll radio you,
Lad.
but you are not permitted to make contact.
If you're spotted, the mission is over. Stay out of enemy radar. Use of weaponry is also strictly forbidden. Okay, you're heading up the Harling rescue mission. The success of this mission depends on you. Good luck.
Stay at the pink zones.
Careful of ice formation in the clouds.
You watch it. Talk to me, I'm the pilot. I kinda know what's going on.
Trigger, you're a third of the way to the rendezvous point. Good job, but stay focused.
To the round turn. No.
Situation normal. Nothing sighted.
Trigger, you got two directions you can take up here. Just go with your gut.
Whoops.
Don't worry, we're watching over you.
Shot back level. Devils. Hold on a wee second, I can do this, same as it's a story mode. Get charger, put it in, plug. Dun 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 dun. Drink a juice. And we are
Mage 2, the enemy detected your movement. Abort mission.
gun. Who the fuck fired the gun? Let's do that again then, eh? I'm not talking to you, Trigger.
If you're spotted, the mission is over. Stay out of enemy radar. Use of weaponry is also strictly forbidden. Okay, you're heading up the Harling rescue mission. The success of this mission depends on you. Good luck. Careful of ice formation in the clouds. Third of the way to the rendezvous point. Good job, but stay focused.
Situation normal. Nothing sighted.
Trigger, you got two directions you can take up here. Just go with your gut. Don't worry, we're watching over you. Making good progress, Trigger. You're currently halfway to your rendezvous point. Look, I'm I'm not gonna lie. It's just gonna be you and your radar out there. Just know, we got a bunch of people pulling for you. And I'm one of them. You're 3/4 of the way. Been a long fight, but you're nearly home. Harling is still the president in my eyes. He ended the war, built the space elevator, and launched a spaceship from it. Despite his success, he remained a humble hero. I'll do my best to save him. Lend me a hand, Trigger. Rendezvous point dead ahead. Hang in there. Trigger, the first stage of the mission is clear. Don't celebrate yet. The real fight's about to get started. Radio silence is now lifted. The auxiliary craft will be arriving shortly. Destroy the anti-air around the space elevator. We're securing Sea Goblin's landing zone. Watch out. The enemy has a lock on you.
Missile. Missile.
Target destruction confirmed. Missile launched. H2, target destroyed.
Mess. Oh, get out of here.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Trigger, sorry about the wait. Cavalry's here. Golem Squadron. Trigger jumped through the fire. Now it's our turn. Understood.
Missile.
Gargoyle Squadron, stay focused. You all know your job.
All aircraft, eliminate the enemy before they can respond. H2, target down. Sea Goblin will arrive shortly. Eliminate hostile anti-air before that. Half of the SAM sites are down. H2, locked. Half of the anti-air guns down.
This is Sea Goblin. We arrived. Do we have a clear LZ?
Mission still in progress. Stand by. H2, rescue team can't land until anti-air weapons are down. Destroy them. All SAM sites down. There are still AA guns. Destroy them and secure the LZ. All anti-air guns destroyed. The landing zone is secure. Sea Goblin, you are clear to land.
Roger. Rendezvous point in sight. We're almost there.
There's Raphael. Is he up here?
Multiple bandits over Selatapura Harbor. They're container-launched UAVs.
Sea Goblin here. Going up to meet our 2 VIPs.
More container launched.
Rescue craft tagged on. Initiate.
Rescue craft on the ground is defenseless. Golem and Mage, destroy all hostiles.
It's been a long journey, but you're on the home stretch.
Gargoyle will stand by near the space elevator.
Sea Goblin, heading over to the express's location now. Run for the container!
Missile launched.
President, we're fighting against the
Target has been destroyed.
fuck is that?
UAVs moving away from the harbor toward the space elevator. Shoot them down. Damn.
Missile.
Watch out. The enemy has a lock on you.
Take these out, man.
This is Colonel Johnson. Do you copy? I am with President Hurley. Rescue unit down, along with the soldier who had this radio. I'll get Mr. Hurley out of here.
Sir, we feel the same way. We'll figure something out.
Whatever. Shite.
His engines are on.
Come on.
I heard you were in the Air Force, Colonel. Can you fly?
Better than Mr. Hurley.
Will do.
Missile.
That's about half. Mop up the rest. All squadrons be advised. The call sign is Mother Goose 1. I've sent the information via the data line.
Mother Goose 1? That's the best you can call it.
Where are you going, Mick?
Missile launched.
What?
Locked.
There's more.
Three remaining.
Fly all the way back to stupid thing. I don't know what's going on.
Golden Squadron, let's take it up a notch, okay?
Missile.
Two into him. Evade!
Target down. Nicely done.
Oh, it's amazing.
Mage 2, they have a lock on you.
Take some of that then. Leak.
Missile evaded.
Missed.
One remaining.
Dive. Last mark.
Good night.
Container pack. There's a container pack. Bomb it.
Bombs away.
Locked, it's chow time.
All UAVs have been splashed. All aircraft. Former President Harling's transport is ready to take off. Mother Goose 1, take off.
All right. Mother Goose 1 taking off. Mr. Hurley wasn't expecting.
Let's wait till we're home safe. Mage Squadron, Mother Goose 1 is heading south. Provide support. 5 minutes remaining.
Skykeeper, bogey's on my radar. Bearing 220.
Sighting confirmed as MQ-101, forerunner for Arsenal Bird.
The big bird is coming, huh?
Mage, protect Mother Goose 1. Shoot down any UAVs. Gollum, intercept the UAVs.
Golem 1 will kill. That last battle taught me a lot about those a-holes. Golem 2, don't stray off on me. Always maintain element.
Wilco, forming up.
Roger. Sending UAVs at the transport. Orders are to fire once. Yes, sir. Use an old-type fire while UAVs are used.
Mother Goose 1, UAV on your tail. Take evasive action.
I hear you. But this isn't exactly a fighter.
Understood. An Arsenal Bird is on its way. Strategic AI chose liberty over justice. Courses have already changed.
UAV down. Good work.
Cargo 1, where's the signal?
I'm just today here.
Stand by for my orders. Someone's at the lighthouse. I mean the harbor. They won't be able to get That ship isn't one of ours. Where's the signal?
Trigger, enemy UAV down.
Gargoyle, change radio frequency.
One here. We're about to leave the airspace. Keep your fingers crossed.
Gargoyle, it's time. Attention, Gargoyle squadron. Babel.
Gargoyle 3 to Babel. Babel, roger. Enemies lost, Skykeeper. What the hell was that?
Gargoyle did their job.
I figured, but why weren't we informed? The IUN can't coordinate between branches as usual.
Gargoyle Squadron, report.
HQ, one hit was scored. The rest were intercepted by UAV. The elevator's wind brake took a scratch. Nothing more.
Roger. Continue to maintain air superiority.
Mother Goose 1 hit.
Mother Goose 1 has been hit. Colonel Johnson, respond. Mage Squadron, assess the situation.
This is Mage 1. I have Mother Goose 1 in my sight. The cabin's fine, but the cockpit's not looking so good.
Colonel Johnson, are you okay?
I'm cool. Oh, he's just... I don't get my sight though.
Just send help this way. I'm sorry. Get Mr. Harley. Please.
Mother Goose 1, respond. Mother Goose 1.
Skykeeper, should we continue providing cover for Mother Goose 1?
Of course. Mage 2, missile away.
Rock acquired.
Mother Goose 1 is turning. What's going on? They're heading to the space elevator.
It's flying at a steady altitude. Who's in control?
It's not the Colonel. Mr. Harling's the only one on board. Mother Goose 1, respond! Mr. Harling, please respond!
We can't protect our objective if it sticks around here. Now's not the time to freak out, fellas. We've still got a job to do, so let's do it. Keep your mind focused.
Mr. Harling, we are not giving up on you. The UAVs are approaching Mother Goose 1.
Let's go, Trigger.
Take him down now, Mage Squadron. 1 minute remaining.
Following me, eh?
Mother Goose 1, turn 180 degrees and exit combat airspace. Mother Goose 1, Mr. Harlan, are you piloting that plane?
Arsenal Bird Liberty, passing waypoint 2.
The UAVs are continuing their attack.
They're obsessed with that transport.
UAV launching from Arsenal Bird Liberty, heading toward the AO.
Mage, destroy those UAVs and keep Mother Goose 1 safe.
Ammunition 0.
Mage 2, clear out the bogies near Mother Goose 1. Protect Mother Goose 1. Destroy those UAVs. We're out of time. All units abort the operation.
Bugger. A bushy tail curry. Right. Gotta do things now. Do what about a Grand Theft Auto? Give us a second. I'll be right back.
Here he comes. Mihai's looking worse. Thank God he has his granddaughters here to help him out. They're sisters, 15 and 10. Engaging the enemy in combat so we could use his physiological data to improve the drones had always taken a toll on Mihai's body. But today, he was really showing his age. The drones we based on his data were being taken down at a faster rate now compared to when the war began. When Mihai found that out, he insisted on flying to the front lines to see it for himself. Sometimes he could be so stubborn.
Hey, Call of Duty,
his age wasn't
Advanced
the only
Warfare.
thing affecting his health. Over the
You
years,
want to do that?
flying at high altitudes
Do you want to do
for
that?
long
I can get a
stretches of
bit.
time had ravaged and poisoned his body.
Yay, nay.
But he was a man of grit. Today, after 28 years, he saw combat again. If his flight suit still wasn't good enough to protect him, I can't imagine how many G's he hit today during the battle. As a pilot, he exceeds all our expectations.
Yes.
It's going to take a bit more tweaking before our drones can match his skill.
As proved by the failure of our previous strategy, the Arsenal birds have bolstered the enemy's anti-air network. This will be difficult to overcome. However, we still need to get swiftly to the space elevator no matter what it takes. Someone there is counting on us. The hero of the Circum-Pacific War and the man who spearheaded the construction of the space elevator. Osia's former president, Mr. Harling. Mr. Harling was inspecting the elevator when the war broke out. He's been classified as missing since the elevator was taken over by the Erusian forces. However, according to the latest intel, a military officer accompanying Mr. Harling hid him inside the facility. Both are waiting for a chance to escape. Enemy anti-air radar network has been set up around the space elevator. It's likely a large squadron would be detected. We will send a single aircraft through the network and send in a rescue team soon after. A number of anti-air radars have been set up around the space elevator. However, our reconnaissance suggests their network is weakest along the southeastern coast of Selatapura, so we can elude the enemy's observation. There are a lot of rain clouds this time of year. Flying through the clouds will enable us to stay hidden from their radar. If you happen to be detected by their radar, we will be forced to abort the mission.
Nice one. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, abort mission. We're gonna do a raid.
Bust through, secure the rescue craft's
Gonna do a raid on Trigger Happy.
Anti-air weapons. Gollum and others will
So
arrive
this is
shortly
from one
for
trigger to another.
provide escort for Mr. Harling's craft after
Over
running.
and out.
Good luck out there.
Up for an hour. KLF. Right, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you appearing. Please, everyone, join Trigger Happy. Because he's a better laugh than I am. Good night, God bless. See you all in a minute or 5.